You have 500,000 people facing starvation with a lethal choice of being forced into very small pockets where most people can't access into what are officially known as combat sites. I have met children, we know of children killed at these sites. I met a little boy who was wounded by a tank shell at one of these sites. On the final day of me leaving Gaza, I learned that this little boy had since died of those injuries. That speaks to both what is happening at these sites and what is not happening when it comes to medical evacuations. I speak to a grandmother in tears, saying, how am I possibly to get to these sites? It's the same people all the time that get them. It's the same people. It's the people with knives. I've met young men who've been 7 times and never returned with anything. So there's a complete lack of equity. There's a complete lack of sites. You cannot distribute aid in a militarised zone, in a combat zone, by one party to the conflict. Of course, humanitarian aid is so much more than food in a box. It's oxygen kits, it's ventilators, it's hygiene packs, it's medicines, it's incubators. It's all those things that the United Nations was doing just a couple of months ago. Civilians with children who are on oxygen have left because of the fear that NASA may come under attack again. And as the doctors told me, if you have a child who needs oxygen and they leave without the oxygen, they will, over a matter of time, die in a tent.
The latest report says 610 patients have been admitted due to severe malnutrition complications. But what does that mean? That means these are the lucky ones who made it so far to get to a place. This does not count the many who were too weak to reach any point, who are too weak, who cannot be transported because the roads are blocked, because there are no ambulances, because the hospitals, some of the health emergency centers have been shelled and bombed and are being constantly shelled and bombed.